It's NickNxtDoor, and I just hopped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Yeah.
Tell that bitch don't kill my vibe. I keep a Glock with my extensions rolling with my.
All right, so we got my guy NickNxtDoor jumping off the porch with us
Man,
today.
For sure, man, for sure.
Man, how you feeling today, man?
Feeling great, not gonna lie.
Nah, I appreciate you coming by, man. Your name ringing like crazy on the internet right now, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, for sure.
Yeah, no problem, man. So, go ahead and shout out your people sitting behind you today too, man.
We got Lorraine, we got Toon, we got Mill, yeah.
Okay.
And then we got the family in the background.
Man, you got a lot of people. They can't see them, but they here supporting you, man.
Yeah, shout out all my guys at home, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. So what are you working on here in Atlanta, man? Is this your first time out here, or?
Yeah, it's my first time down here in Atlanta. Well, I've been here before, like for a basketball tournament, but like I never got to explore Atlanta. Yeah.
So what do you think so far, man?
Like, when I first came here, I was mind blown. Like, just seeing like all the stuff, like all the buildings and stuff, like it's so big.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
I'm sure it's like a big change of pace that, back at home in Florence.
Traffic is crazy, yo. I'm telling you.
Nah, for real, man. So you from Florence, South Carolina, right?
Florence, South Carolina. Flowtown, man.
All right, so I never been. You got to put me on, talk about like, the culture out there. What be going on in Florence, huh?
Very ghetto. Very ghetto, but like, it's cool down there. It's not nothing to do. It's very boring. I wouldn't suggest coming down there. Yeah.
So what you be doing down there,
Really? I be hooping for real. Like, that's all I do down there. And then I really be in the house for real. I don't like coming outside the house like that.
Really?
Yeah.
How long you been hooping? Like your whole life? Or?
I've been hooping since I could ever remember, like since I was 3.
Oh, wow. So you playing in school or you in a league or anything? Or?
I play AAU right now. I'm not playing school basketball right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Playing AAU though.
So, man, like, you what, a sophomore now, junior, or?
A sophomore in high school.
Okay.
At Woods High School, yeah.
So, with everything that's been going on these past few months, what's it like going to school day to day for you right now?
Like, at first when I had start first blowing up, people started noticing, but they was like, oh, this nigga still ain't doing that like that. So like, had to put them on, had to lock in for real. And then I was like, when I start blowing up for real, they started locking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody asked, cool. Oh, you the boy? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you kind of like the most popular kid in school right now, or?
Well, I really don't know, cause it's like, it's other people at school that's like popular, but it's like, they popular for their own things. Yeah. So it's like, we got a whole school like full of popular people.
Yeah.
Like, shout out D-Star, that's game right there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of kids in school rapping too, or?
It's kids at my school trying to rap, and like sometimes I'll try to help them because I ain't even the type of nigga to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to help people.
Yeah. So you plan to still graduate, finish school and all that too, man?
Definitely. Plan on graduating for sure.
Now, do you feel like it may get to a point to where you gotta go to homeschool or something, if everything keeps popping off for you?
Yes, I feel like it might get to that point. Hopefully it does get to that point.
So what your parents think of, just still staying in school while everything's going up for you right now, man?
Of course my mom gonna say, yeah, still gotta go to school. Like everybody's saying I still gotta go to school, but like, they was like, they cool with doing the homeschool thing, like if it come to that.
Yeah.
But still gotta go to school for sure.
Nah, absolutely.
Ain't no other option.
Get your education, man, for sure. So how long have you been rapping? This is something you just picked up? This is something you've been doing or what?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I was playing with rapping at first, like, just rapping with my friends, like, freestyling in the house, stuff like that. And then, like, when I first started taking it serious was, like, last year. Because people started knowing, like, Nick, you actually kind of hard. You should, like, take it serious. I had made this hard song called Kids Next Door. Yeah. People was messing with that. And I was like, yeah, you need to start taking it serious. Then I started taking it serious for real. Now I'm here.
Oh, yeah. You're out of here right now, man. Talk about the Next Door. Like, what does that mean to you? How'd you come up with this? Or
Party Next Door and Chris Next Door. Shout out both of them. But I mainly got it from Chris Next Door because, like, I watch EMP videos all the time. Like, he's one of my favorite members from EMP. Like, all that stuff like that. And, like, I used to watch Kids Next Door, like, the show. Yeah.
So who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your favorite rappers way back in the day, that really kind of might have inspired you to start rapping too?
Lil Wayne for sure.
Okay, the GOAT,
Lil Wayne, I was listening to Jay-Z, but I didn't like him how I like Kanye West. Kanye West was a GOAT, for sure. I love Kanye West. But we got J. Cole, too. J. Cole, love him out of everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. J. Cole's top tier.
Yeah, man, if you're from the Carolinas, I feel like
Yeah.
you probably listened to J. Cole at some point in your life, man. Yeah, so you mentioned starting to take it serious last year. Was that really just because so many people were like messing with your music, kind of encouraging you to do it and all that? Or?
No, I started I was realizing I got hard. Like, at first, when I was like just freestyling and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just playing around. But like, once I actually like started trying, I was like, I can do this for real. So like, yeah, start doing it for real. And they had encouraged me like, yeah. And they like, we locked in like this for real, they're my boys. So like, yeah.
So do you be writing your raps, or you just freestyle, go off the top, or a little bit of both, or what?
When I used to freestyle at home, I used to write. But like, once I started taking it serious, I used to just like go off the top of my head. Like, I'm not capping and saying like I just go, but like I'll punch in and I'll think of something, say it.
Yeah. You feel like you're getting better and better each day then?
I be trying to come up with like all types of crazy lyrics. That's why I like Lil Wayne so much, cause like he be coming with over the top lyrics.
Oh yeah, he'll say some shit like you gotta rewind it. Like, what did he just say, man?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I be trying to make people think. Like, I be trying to make people think for real.
And were you just recording on your phone? Did you have like a laptop set up, or how were you recording that first?
Recording off my phone. I still record off my phone.
For real?
I love recording off my phone. Being loud.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, that seems to be the way with all the youngins today too, man.
All you need is like the right presets and stuff like that. You'll be alright.
Yeah, and they need to give you a sponsorship or something too after this.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do.
All right, so let's talk about this song, I'm Not in the Streets, man. So first, just explain like, you know, how you came up with this, how you created this song, man.
I'm not in the streets. Like, I'm not the type of rapper that just like rap about all that gang stuff like everybody else do. Everybody just be cat rap. I be wanting to tell like the truth of my song, like be real sometimes. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being yourself. That's how I feel. There's nothing wrong with being you. So I feel like that song was being me, not in the streets. Yeah.
And so you finished recording the song. What do you think of it? You like, just another song? Do you feel like this won't be the one to blow up, or?
I ain't even gonna lie. Like when I had like replayed it, I was like this hard, but like I ain't think it was gonna blow up like how it did. Like, yeah.
And so you shoot the Red Mic performance, right?
Yeah.
So was the song out at that time, or was that you dropped it with the video?
I dropped it with the video. I didn't drop the audio until after I dropped the video.
Okay.
So after I dropped the video, that's when it was on Apple Music and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, you know, you upload it, you put it on YouTube and IG at first, right? So does it take off right away? Like, what's the process here?
I ain't know. I like once I posted it on Instagram, everybody just started blowing it up. Like as soon as I did like 100 likes out there, I was like, bro, this not normal. Like, yeah, like I used to get like 400 likes. That's it. I ran it up like it keep going up. I was like, bro, I got 1,000 likes on this. And like views is going up, like the Instagram reel views and stuff like that. Yeah, and then people start posting it on TikTok that same day, like random people I didn't know.
Oh wow.
I was like, people really messing with this song for real. So, yeah.
So like, who were some of the first celebrities, or you know, the first artists to kind of either whether comment on it or reach out to you, or you know, share it as well?
I gotta think on that one. Bro. Like, it was okay. All I can remember is like right now. Okay, Fable, he kind of a celebrity. He kind of a celebrity. Yeah. But he was the first one to notice. Oh yeah, Niles.
The director?
Yavo.
Okay.
Yavo.
Okay.
Yavo. Cenat. And then after Cenat reacted, that's how Lil Tyler had found it.
Okay. Yeah. So Cenat, man, he goes like, were you watching the stream at that time, or like did people hit you afterwards, or?
Like the stream happened while I was at basketball practice.
Okay.
And this was like recent. So like, yeah. When Cenat, somebody had hit me up. They was like, my homeboy for real, he had hit me up. He was like, Cenat just reacted to your song. I was like, bro, you cap. Because they be trolling all the time just to get in your head. And he was like, bro, I'm so serious. I was like, show me proof right now. He sent me the video, bro. I started jumping all around the house. I went in my room instantly, like, She was like, who is this kid? Who is this kid? I was like, I had to explain to her, like, I didn't go, like, I was so aggravated because I just wanted her to know what was going on. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the biggest streamer out there,
Yeah,
man.
he's the best Twitch streamer out there. Like,
Yeah, and he gave you a hell of a co-sign. He's like, man, I want to sign these guys. Man. I want you to sign
once he said that, I was like, yo, we up. Like, yeah.
So yeah, then you go live with Tyler, man. What was that like? Like, did he request you? Did you request what you saw he was live, or how'd that come about?
I had joined the live and I had commented. I was like, bro, I really appreciate you for reposting me on his Instagram story because he had reposted me.
Okay.
You know, he was showing love for real.
Yeah.
And I had commented that, and my homeboy was like, you should request a live, LaRon. Yeah.
Did you expect him to like, you know,
I
add you
didn't
to it?
expect him to add me. Then everybody in the comments started spamming my name. So I was like, add me this door, add me this door, add me this. He added me. I ain't even gonna lie. When I first talked to him, I was nervous. I ain't even gonna lie, cause like that's talent, and I listen to the music all this time. So like, yeah.
No, that's hard right there. So,
Yeah.
y'all work on anything yet? Or I know you guys talked about it, you know,
Soon
on the
to work
live.
on
So
something, for sure. I gotta send him my open. Yeah.
that's gonna go up right there.
It's gonna go
'Cause
crazy.
y'all like the two youngest ones doing it right now. That's really popping, man.
Shout out Tyler, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. So your manager Fabo, he hits you up. Are you familiar with who he is at the time, or?
Like I seen him before somewhere at like, but I never like knew who he was for real. Like I seen him, but I didn't know who he was. Like when he hit me up, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Yavo manager and stuff like that." At first I thought it was cap, cause you know people be capping, but like he told me like all this, and it was like, bro, oh he for real, and he had hit my sister up and all that. We locked in.
Yeah, no, that's hard. So you mentioned Yavo showing you some love. What was your reaction when you saw that?
Yavo was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. When Yavo had comment on my junk, I felt like that nigga.
You know, Fabo sent me the clip of you performing your first show, right? Man, this thing's word for word. What was that experience like, man?
I wasn't expecting them to go crazy like that. Like, cause you know, like all that stuff be happening like once you get big. Like you got rolling loud or something, everybody know the words. That's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal. But like when I was there and everybody was listening to it, everybody was singing it. Like, and they was singing it before the beat even dropped. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like,
they
"All
was
right, calm
ready."
down, hold on. I was like, hold on. Yeah. And then,
How motivating is that though? Like when you see that, like,
bro,
man,
I ain't even gonna lie. When I heard that, like, it's kind of like heartwarming, low key.
yeah.
I was like, bro, that's crazy. Like, I had to get that video. I was like, somebody got to see me that video. I immediately posted on Snapchat, Instagram, all that.
Yeah. You got any other shows lined up right now, or?
I'm looking for something. I want to do something, but
Okay.
not right now though. I want to do something.
So I'm sure major labels been reaching out. I'm sure every artist probably been reaching out at this point, man. Has it gotten overwhelming, or do you kind of just let Fabo handle all that, or?
I mean, it can get overwhelming at sometimes, but like, you gotta keep pushing. for sure. It's the same thing with basketball. You gotta keep pushing.
Yeah. So, like, what's some of your goals for your music career? Like, you're only 15, right? So it's like, looking ahead, like, how big do you think this can go, man?
Really, I really think I can go all the way with it. Like, I feel like I could be up there with everybody else. And personally, like, I don't know, cocky stuff, I mean it in the most humblest way ever. I feel like some of these rappers, like, I feel like I'm better than them, like, or like I'm working harder than them, like, yeah.
Yeah. So you just dropped a new video, man. Speak Again, that's what it is. Yeah, Speak Again. So talk about that song, man.
All right, so like, Speak Again, Niles hit me up, he was like, I want you to do a plug song, but Speak Again hard too. So we had shot that video, and it was crazy, it came out crazy. You know? So like, all that, it was too good, like, it felt great, man.
No, it's like you got to be consistent with this, man. So, now that they tuned in, you just got to keep hitting them back to back and everything too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And, during the Red Mic performance, you had the cast on. What did that happen to your arm?
Basketball. I tell you, like, everything's basketball, man.
All healed up now, though?
Yeah, we straight now. Still
Okay.
playing basketball, all that.
Okay.
I was still playing basketball with the cast on.
Yeah, I was going to say, it wasn't over the elbow,
Yeah.
so it's like you could still play.
Yeah.
Throw a little forearm Chivas on.
Yeah.
So are you working on like an EP, mixtape or anything right now? Or you kind of just focusing on singles and videos, or what's your plan?
I'm working on album.
Okay.
It's gonna be called I Hate My Generation. Yeah.
Explain that title then.
Like, I feel like my generation is kind of weird. I don't like my generation. Like, our generation is like, they focus too much on being somebody else or like, let's say, focusing on the other person.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be like this person or focusing on that person. Everybody, it's just like, everybody hating on each other or something like that. I don't like that. And then all people want to do is be cool. Like, nobody just want to like be like themselves. Everybody want to be cool. Everybody want to be, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really sticks out with your music is it's kind of more positive than going down like that negative route that we hear so much too, man. Was that like a goal of yours when you started making music?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Had to.
So would you say you get more love online or more hate at this time? Because, you know, once you start popping, all the haters start coming out too, man.
At first, like when I first started blowing up, it was just strictly hate. I didn't care though, cause like, yeah, I didn't care at all. And I be trolling. Like if somebody say, "Bro, your music trash," I be like, "I appreciate that, bro."
Hey, at least they listen, right?
Yeah. Like I be trolling.
So what's the music scene like in Florence, man? There's a lot of artists out there, or?
Yeah, I got some hard homeboys. Like it's a lot of artists. Like it's too many artists in Florence. Like it's a bunch of people trying to rap. We even got like some girls trying to rap. Yeah.
What do you feel like it's going to take to get that spotlight shined on your city then?
Repeat that question.
So what do you think it's going to take to get the spotlight shined on Florence?
It's gonna take like us coming together, like or like being more positive. There's like a whole lot of hate going on in Florence. Everybody green down there. Yeah. Don't nobody like each other down there. Like, nobody.
So that's why you just be in the house, right?
Yeah, be in the house, man.
I feel that. So have you been hitting any, like bigger studios now? Are you still recording at home at the house? Or?
I went to the studio for the first time yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday, really?
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you think? Were you nervous? Was it a little different than recording at home?
I was very nervous. I felt like the first song I made was trash. Like they was like, bro, this is hard, bro. You tripping? But I was like, bro, nah, that's trash. I can keep that song, but that's trash. I don't want it. And as I went, the songs got harder and harder and harder. So yeah.
It's just about finding the comfort zone and everything too, man.
I feel like I gotta be in the studio more often so I can get comfortable more.
Yeah. Now, is there any artists you want to work with in the future?
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
And Tony Snow.
Okay.
Tony Snow is tough.
Yeah, he's hard, man.
That's one of my favorite rappers out right now.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all get on a plug beat or something, man?
That's gonna be hard.
That'd be dope right there, man. Yeah, so, if a new artist, younger artist watching this, man, like what advice would you give them, how to get their foot in the door, man?
Be yourself and work. That's literally all it's about. You gotta work. You got to work.
Yeah. No, that's very true, man. You can't get nowhere if you ain't doing the work, man.
And you gotta be consistent. You gotta stay consistent. That's why I be trying to drop songs like every week or like every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Try to stay consistent. Like everybody can be like, okay, he's dropping consistent. The song is hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you? Like looking ahead the rest of 2023, man. What's the plans you got set?
Bigger and better things is the plan. I just want to continue to go up. Yeah. That's all. The plan is to get rich. That's the plan.
Nah, you're definitely on your way, man.
Sure. It's all about God. I'm trying to get closer with God too, yeah. Big fan of God. Beyond a big fan of God.
Yeah, he's gonna make everything happen for you, man.
Yeah. It's all God.
You got a shout out you'd like to give before you wrap it up here, bro?
Go ahead.
You got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up?
Shout out Magic City, man. My household, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
All right.
Tell that bitch don't kill my vibe. I keep a Glock with my extensions, rolling with my guys. If I'm calling up